Hi guys, welcome back. The other day on Instagram I shared my ethnicity and to my surprise a lot of you guys are surprised. Clearly I'm not doing a good job of sharing more about myself, so I'm gonna do an ethnicity tag. The first question is, what is your ethnicity? I am 100% Indian. Both of my parents are from India. I get this question quite a bit in real life. I think the hijab is what throws a lot of people off, especially non-Muslims. They see the hijab and they automatically think some part of Middle East. I'm not Lebanese, I'm not Palestinian. I also get Egyptian a lot. I think it's because of my deeper skin color plus the hijab mix. Pakistani, that's another thing I get mistaken for the most, because when somebody sees a brown girl they think, okay, Pakistani. I think the assumption is that India is made up of predominantly Hindus, which is honestly not the case. The second question is, when is the last time you visited your country? When I was like 8. So how many years ago was that? I'm 31 now, so 31 minus 8. Is this the long way to do it? Minus 2021. I didn't go when it was 1998. Hold on, I'm gonna actually call my dad and ask him. I should know this, but I want to have the exact year because this is interesting. My parents never answer their phone, but when the roles are reversed and they need to call me, I have to answer my phone. Hello?
Please leave your message.
Let's just backtrack. I'm gonna say I went either in 2001 or 2000s. Oh, my mom's calling. Hello?
Sorry, I'm calling.
Yeah, do you remember the last time we went to India? What year it was?
India?
Yeah.
Oh, 2000.
2000?
Hajj karte in India.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Oh.
So now that we have the exact year, we went in 2000. We were going for Hajj actually, and then we made a pit stop in India, and it was my first time there. I was there for a whole 2 months maybe. So we got enrolled in school. We also got enrolled in Islamic studies. So I had a full lifestyle experience there, I would say. But it was also kind of traumatizing because the lifestyle there is just so different. I remember the first time I had to go potty in a toilet, I had to squat. It was like the underground toilet, so I couldn't like sit on top, and my foot slipped. This is so TMI, and like my foot was like covered in gunk, and I was so sad. I was so upset. And then also we don't have like a complete water system or electricity system, so I remember every night we had to like walk miles and miles, fill up these buckets with water, bring it back home and pour it into like a larger tank in our house, and we used that like throughout the week, like almost 3, 4, 5 days. And I remember once I was taking a shower, so I had to take the big tank of water and fill it up in my small tank of water and take it into the bathroom, and I was showering, I was putting shampoo in my hair, and I was going at it, and then I looked into my little tub of water and I was down to nothing. I was down to like that much water, and I was like, what do I do? Like, I have shampoo in my hair. I was screaming. I was like, Mom, I need more water. And she's like, you can't have more water. We just have a little bit left and we're about to start cooking. That night, my head was so itchy because I had leftover shampoo in my hair. So anyways, it was a very interesting experience. Definitely a third world experience. Limited water, limited power. And also the schooling system was so strange. Like, teachers were allowed to hit you. Isn't that crazy? So I remember not writing down something properly, and the teacher came and she was like, give me your hand. She had a ruler in her hand and she smacked me, and I was like, oh my gosh, and like everybody else was staring, and it was so traumatizing. Also, the last thing I'm gonna say, there was like this specific uniform, and your hairstyle for all the girls had to be the exact same. So it was 2 pigtails that were braided, plus it had to have oil in your hair. Isn't that weird? Like, they required you to have oil in your hair. So yeah, every morning my mom put oil in my hair, and all the girls stink together while we sat there with our little braids. Next question is, what part of the country are you and your family from? So we're from Hyderabad, which is situated in the southern part of India, and I believe it's like southeast. So I'll put a map here on the screen. We're about 12 hours away from Mumbai, which a lot of people, when they hear of India, that's like the first place that comes in mind. That's where all the Bollywood movies are filmed and all like the cool stuff happens. So we're about 12 hours southeast of Mumbai. Next question, name one ethnic food you enjoy the most. This is so hard. I love desi food. I love spicy food, so I can eat pretty much anything. So I guess I'm gonna start off with ethnic food, and then I'm also gonna name like a Hyderabadi dish that I love the most. So ethnic wise, I love it all. I love biryani and chicken karai. I love all those curries, chicken tikka masala. I just love the flavors. I love samosas. I love it all. And then Hyderabadi dishes, I love mirchi salaan, which is like this, I don't know, it's made out of like almond paste and a really spicy green chili peppers. It sounds so weird, but it's such a freaking yummy curry. I love that. I also really love like comfort food, which is like daal chawal with lava gosh. So basically it's like lentil curry with white rice and like shredded beef that's like cooked till it's like pretty much burnt. It sounds weird, but it's so good. And traditionally that's like served with bopper, which is like this little crunchy chips type of thing. Oh, to die for. Okay, and then my absolute favorite, I can eat this every single day. It's khichdi and keema. Khichdi is basically a rice mixed with lentils, and then it's also colored with turmeric. And then keema is just like ground beef, and it's just so freaking good. Like I can eat that every single day. My mom actually makes it once a week, and I probably eat it like 3 times throughout the week. So I am so obsessed with that. I love this question. Next question, what song reminds you of your country? Okay, this is kind of weird, but every time I think about India, I think of the national anthem. And I think this is because when I spent 2 months in India, the only song I ever heard was the national anthem at school. I think it goes something like Jana Gana Mana Jahina Mana Di. Something like that. I'm gonna actually look it up so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, that's that. Oh my god, this tag is so fun. Okay, this is kind of hard. Name one household item that best represents your culture. The first thing that comes to mind, I don't know if this is actually answering the question, but it's a chani. It's basically a strainer for coffee grounds. My parents use this on a daily, like every single day I see the chani out on the counter. So it's like this thing that you put on top of your coffee mug and then you can pour your tea through it. I hope that counts. What else can I think? I'm thinking about that incense burner thing. I don't know if that counts. It's called agarbatti. I'll put a picture here. It's like a little holder and you stick little sticks that have like scent on it. I'm gonna have to look this up. Wow, clearly I don't know my culture. What is going on with me? Agarbatti. Basically they're incense sticks made out of bamboo sticks and they're coated in some sort of perfume ingredient. So I'll put a picture here on the screen. My mom burns this every Friday morning. I used to hate it because it has like this really strong, I can't even describe the smell, but it has this really strong smell that I just don't prefer. But over the years, as she's been burning it, I just got used to it. Last question is, do you speak your language? Yes, I speak Urdu, but a disclaimer here, I speak Hyderabadi Urdu, which is so different from like proper Urdu because Hyderabadi Urdu is very much slang. It's like almost like its own dialect. So if I am speaking Urdu to a Pakistani friend of mine's, 9 out of 10 times she is very confused at what I'm trying to say because Pakistanis are very proper. They use a lot of pronouns and nouns and like just proper sentences, and Hyderabadis just don't do that. Okay, so for example, if I was to say, what are you doing? In Hyderabadi Urdu, I'd say, kya kar rahe? In Pakistani Urdu, they would say, aap kya kar rahe hai? See how many more words that is? Also in my household, my parents speak Urdu to us, but we respond back in English, so I don't have a lot of practice. So I do speak Urdu, but it's not the best. So that is pretty much it. There was only 8 questions. I hope this was entertaining. I think this was a fun way to get to know me a little bit better. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!